Promise, it's time to go. Get them kids and let's get out of here. Okay, y'all. Today I'm gonna tell y'all how I got from Louisiana to Texas. So basically, back in 2001, me and my man that I'm currently with right now was talking about moving in together. And I was still in Louisiana and he was here in Texas. So it was either one person was gonna move to either or. Like I was gonna move to Texas or he was gonna move to Louisiana. So we had been contemplating on for a while because, you know, we wanted to move together. We wanted to be together and we was tired of the long distance. So I ended up saying, okay, I'll come to Texas by you because me and my kids needed a fresh start. So I was like, I will come to Texas by you, just give me like 6 months. So in that 6 months, you know, I'm trying to prepare me and my kids for like moving to a whole new state, like no friends, no family, like me with no job. We had to look for a place to stay, like all of that within the matter of those 6 months. So everything at the time though was just telling me like it's time to leave. Everything. My job at the time, it was crappy. You know, the pay was okay, but the type of job I was doing, I wasn't getting paid enough. So that was one thing. I was living with my sister at the time, and I love my sister with all my heart. I love my sister. I have nothing bad to say about her. However, like I wanted to start my own family. Like I wanted to be me, my man, my kids. That's it. So it was time to move out of the house with her. Let her be on her own and I be on my own. My kids' biological father and their family, it was so much drama with them. So I was just like, it's time for us to leave. Everything at the time kept telling me, it's time to go. Pack up the kids and let's get out of here. So every day, this is for my spiritual people. Every day I would see synchronicities like 555. If you know, you know. So change coming. 999. Like it's the end of the old journey and the beginning of another one. Like it was just crazy, just back to back to back to back. I would be in the gym working out and I would just see the synchronicities everywhere. License plates, like when I'm driving everywhere. It was just like the universe and me, myself, like my intuition, everything was just like, promise, it's time to go. Get them kids and let's get out of here. So I'm thinking like 6 months. We about to be out of here in 6 months. No, it wasn't 6 months. We got to 2 months. I'm still playing, I'm still saving, you know, like we searching for places, trying to buy a house at the time, you know, just doing what we had to do to prepare ourselves. But August of 2021, that's when Hurricane Ida hit in New Orleans. That changed everything. I didn't even know the hurricane was coming. I didn't know the hurricane was gonna be that bad. I didn't know any of that. I was just like, it was a regular work weekend for me that weekend. So I was like, okay, the hurricane coming. I'm about to come by you. I come a man. I'm like, yeah, we about to come by you. We have to get out of here as soon as possible. And I used to find any reason just to come to Texas or him to come by me to be together. Like I hated the long distance relationship shit anyway. So, excuse my son. So we was talking. I was like, yeah, I'm about to come by you because the hurricane, and yeah, that was it. So I packed up the car. I told the kids like we about to go to Texas. The hurricane coming. I packed up the car, and then we left. And when we got to Texas, we stayed in a hotel for a little bit, but we never went back. That's the kicker. Like, all my sister and my mama came with me and my kids to Texas. You know, we wanted to be close together during that time because like evacuating is always a headache on its own. So we all wanted to be together. So they came and stuff. We had fun. We was going to like arcades. We was going out to eat. We was in, like I said, we was in hotels. We was just, you know, making the best out of that situation the best way we could. So it was like 2 weeks had passed, and my mom and my sister was like, I'm ready to go. I want to go back to Louisiana. Like everything has cleared. They saying that, you know, the roads is okay to drive on again out there. Like basically people trying to come back and start their lives again, to go back to work and kids go to school, stuff like that. My mom and them was like, okay, promise, we leaving on this day. When you leaving? I told my man the night before. I ain't tell my mama and my sister yet, but I told my man the night before, I'm not going back. I'm not going back. Like, if we really gonna do this, we have to do this right now. I'm not going back to Louisiana. So he was all aboard. He was like, yeah, don't go back, B. So, I told them, I'm like, I'm not going back, y'all. I'll be back in town once everything cleared away and all that to come get the rest of me and my kids stuff, but we not coming back. This is now or never. Like, I can't leave Texas. So some just telling me not to leave Texas. Like, everything, like, you know how you, like Spider-Man say he got spidey senses tingling and stuff? That's how it was. All the bells, alarms, and everything in my head was like, promise, don't leave Texas. So I told my mom and my sister, like, I'm not going back. I told them eventually when everything gets squared away and stuff like that, I'll be back to get me and my kids stuff. However, I'm not leaving. And almost 3 years later, y'all, I kid you not, almost 3 years later, I'm thriving. I'm happy out here. Like, this is the best my life has been, like, in adult mode it's ever have been. Like, this is the best. Me and my kids are happier. We're at peace. Like, my job situation, living situation, all of that, like, went completely from, like, night to day. It's completely different. Like, if you have second thoughts about moving to a different city because like you think you might get lonely or you don't know nobody, you don't have family, no friends or nothing, so what? Do it. I did it with 2 kids at the time. Do it. Like, don't worry about what nobody else have to say. It's your life. Live your life the way you want to live. I left Louisiana, even though a lot of people didn't want me to leave. A lot of people kept saying, like, why would she leave her family behind, or why would she move her kids to a different city and all of that just out the blue? So what? It's my life. Unless you're gonna take care of my kids, who cares? Like, who cares what people think? Family is not always blood either. You can make new family, make whoever you want to be family. However, like, if you need to leave from out your hometown to move somewhere else to be happy or to thrive, to take you to the next level, do that. Who cares? Like, all you need is you. All you need is you. You don't need nobody else to co-sign you, to cheer on your behalf. None of that. You don't need that. All you need is you. And if everything's telling you to leave, leave. I did. And I never looked back. And I'm so happy. Like, Louisiana is great. I love my state. I love my city. Trust me, I do. I go back whenever I can. However, I know living there, it's not for me and my kids. The education system, all of that, like, it's not as great as it can be, like in other states. So we had to get up out of there. I know that eventually I might want to move back, like, say, when I'm old and retiring and stuff like that, after I live my life and raise my kids. However, right now, I'm not doing that. I'm not going back. Like, being away has opened my eyes in so many different ways. Like, I can see all the drama and bullcrap from a distance now. I know what I don't like, what I don't want, what I don't want to put up with. I know what I do want for my kids. Like, I'm so much more grounded. I've learned a lot. Like, I'm more open to meeting new people and stuff. Because back in Louisiana, I was always around family and friends, so I was like, you know, not really like social with people. I didn't have to be. But now, like moving to a different city, it'll bring a different version out of you that you didn't even know you had. So do it. Just do it. You don't need nothing else but yourself. If this is the sign you was looking for, do it. Do it.